Hello everybody, welcome back to the Island Preservation Challenge on Ronita Island. And we are kind of starting right where we left off. Haven't done anything extra. The one thing I did do was, while I was away, I looked at what other creators are using for their economy settings, and since I had mine at hard, I wasn't getting a whole lot of money from my crops over here. And while we could make it, it would just take a while, and it would be a bunch of jump cuts and stuff early on at least, and it would be a pretty slow grind, and I don't think it would make good content. So I went ahead and changed that to normal. If you disagree with that decision, I suggest you put something in the comments and let me know what you think and why you think I should, if you think I should go back to hard economy, and why. And I'll read it and I'll take it into account, and if you have a good argument, then it's possible I will go ahead and do it. But for now, we're on normal economy. I think easy would make it too easy. So we do want it to be a challenge. And I mean, I know it is going to be a challenge, but we want it to be a challenge like what everybody else is doing. So having said all that, how's everybody doing today? I'm recording this one before the previous episode is published, and I'm going to try to get these back to back on the published. I may change that schedule around a bit, but I think I have 4 series going right now, and the Broke to Barren series, the Triple Threat Challenge, and this one, and then the last one is one of my own creation, the Contract King, and it's more of a kind of a let's play, kind of a fun thing. A little bit of a challenge in there, not like super difficult, more laid back. And I'm thinking it has always been a 1 episode a week, and it'll stay that for a while. Might even consider maybe possibly attempting live streams and doing that in a live stream like once a week or something. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. If you would like to see that series, or maybe one of these others in a live stream, then again, drop a note in the comments and let me know, and we'll go from there. Well, enough chit chat. How's everybody doing today? Let's load up. We got our lettuce, and we've got some potatoes. Wow, that stacks it up big. That's not going to be top heavy for sure. Also, just before starting the recording, I looked in the used market, and I noticed a cedar in there for like $700, something like that. I mean, it was dirt cheap, and I have no money, so I went ahead and bought it. I hope it works. I think I'll be able to pull it back to the farm with this truck. So 11, 14, 15, 16. So we could, to know what we did for today, we could go here, go to the finances, and we could scroll down and see that we sold $3,200. That's better than what I was seeing before. Gives us 4,400. And it's not going to show us what we spent just now in the used sale, because it's still the same day that we bought other stuff. All right, let's back up in here. Oh, good. It is going to let us connect to it. I wonder. Yeah. Looks like it'll probably let me pull it through the garden with this, which I'm not going to do. But it'll be my first time using this particular mod. So what I decided to do with this new field is I decided to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and plant oats. And then, but before I plant the oats, since I don't have any of my compost ready yet, I thought it would make sense to plant the oilseed radish as my crop. Then I'll come back next month and I will plow it up. Need to pick those up again. Well, let me back up a little bit. Now, I want to take and detach that from it for now. So I don't know what I was saying. Oilseed radish, I'll plant that, plow it up. That'll give us our first level of fertilization, and then we can take and follow that up with planting the oats, and then we will probably plant oats quite a bit. And the reason I chose oats is because, and I usually play with seasons, but we're playing with seasons off this time. And oats is a very short growing crop, so you can get multiple plantings in a row. And then we can turn that into flour, and then the flour will and that'll give us something better to sell. Oh, forgot. We have to turn it on too. On and lift. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So yeah, that's going to be the plan as we move forward, and while we're waiting on it to grow, hopefully we'll get enough out of the garden, especially once we have our compost, I didn't check to see what it was at. Oh yeah, I did. We're still in the same. It was at 17% right before I started recording. So I don't know what it will be after sleeping, but we'll probably go ahead and advance the month, and then probably do some more work. But I'm going to time lapse this for you guys, and so that we can get all the stuff done in this episode that we want to get done. So I will see you back when I'm done. Wow, that went quick. Barely used any seed. That's really cool. Now the one thing I don't know, I've never done this before, so I don't know, are you supposed to let the radish, oilseed radish, go more than 1 month? So it germinates the first month, then you plow it in, or what? I don't know. Let's see. I think for this month, it's 21%. We may have compost by tomorrow. That would be cool. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's forward to tomorrow. Let's go sleep in our little bunk bed here. All right, I will see you in the morning. All right, it's morning. Let's see what has happened overnight. We have 2 pallets of lettuce, and I bet there's more than just 2 potatoes in there. Yeah, I figured there would be 2 more pallets. Okay. We'll have to save up and get us a production that we can turn these into potato chips or fries or French fries, if they have such a thing. I guess they would be called chips for our friends across the pond. Like fish and chips. And potato chips would be crisps, I guess. I don't know. All right. What's this look like? 84%. Wow. Could be later today and it could be ready. Now, okay, it already says withered. And so I think we could go ahead and plow this again, and then plant our oats. Let's test that idea. Then we'll need to check the water in the in the gardens, because we definitely don't want to run out of water. Okay. I kind of need... Oh man. I got everything everywhere. Where am I at? Where is... Oh man, I'm so lost. Alright, let's get the truck out of the way. Pull it over here. And then we may be able to get in there without having to move the mower. I love the animation on that. Alright, let's see what happens now. Now, let's take a quick look at our map and see, are we showing fertilization? Yes. Beautimous. That is a beautiful thing. Now, the next question is, are we going to get any rocks out of this? I hardly got any out of it last time. Just as I said that, then it starts churning them up. Those kind of look bigger than they did last time. Which is a good thing. We need rocks. And if this is the way we're going to do it, by having cover crops and planting like that, then we'll be generating lots of rocks. Now, I need to ask Crestu about the question of a stone production. I mean, it's not like it's actually taking them out of the ground. Would that work? Could you do that to get more stone? I'll have to ask. And I don't think that there's a wood greenhouse. I don't think you can use that because I think it requires fertilizer. I don't know if it requires it for the recipes or not. I know every time I've seen it used, it's had fertilizer. Anyway, I'm going to time lapse the rest of this. I'll see you when it's done. Oh, great. Job done. Now let's get these stones out of here. Man, I think I see another potato pallet over there. Maybe I was wrong to mock the profit potential of the mighty potato. All right. Turn on the front loader. Let's get steering assist, and it's 4 meters. And here we go on another time lapse. Well, looks like we got more than we did last time by a little bit, but still not very impressive by any stretch of the imagination. Let's those. Back up. Alright, now it's time to get the truck and get the tanker. I didn't check the water status, but if I fill them up, that's a good thing. If I let them go dry, that's a bad thing. So we'll plan on filling her up, and then while we're on our way up there, or while we're at the shop, we'll go ahead and sell our vegetables. And then we'll go from there. Starting a time lapse, and we'll see you back here when we're dumping the first load of butter. Alright, here we are with the second trip. Still at 84%. We will, I think we'll go ahead. I'll do one more. I'm probably getting tired of time lapses. Let me just jump cut it and get the oats planted. Then I think that might be a good place to call it a day. Let's see. Again, we don't need the front end loader. So we'll get started planting them oats, and then maybe we'll talk about some of the future plans. Got some things I want to do, but I just need money to do it. And I just don't know. Hope that'll make us enough. I mean, we've got a little bit here. We'll just have to see. Alright, let's get this started. First thing, let's get in here and get the steering assist on. I don't need 4 headless. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to do 1. I can do up and downs. We want to change what we're planting to to oats. And then, let's see, we're going to need to turn it on. And then we lower. And we're planting oats. So I'm just going to jump cut this, and I'll bring you back when I'm almost done. See you in a bit. Alright, we just finished. All done. All planted in beautiful oats. Can't wait to grind those babies up into some flour. Alright, I'm running through the compost silo. Let's park right here. And we'll drive up to the house. Actually, we'll drive over the silo and see. It's at 88%. Okay. I think I will jump cut this, but I'm going to see if this will be ready today. If we get to the end of the day and it's not ready, then we'll call it an episode. So I will see you back shortly. Well, that did not take very long at all. It was done by noon today. And we've got a few crops out here. Now, as they say, proof is in the pudding. So let's see. What, did it open it from that end? Okay, if that's what it wants to do. Let's get our bucket on. And let's just see if this works as I expect it to. Oh, come on. Can't I just get close? Alright, now let's go see. Let's see. This will be interesting. Do. Alright. Got a nice 1,000 liters of compost. Now let's see if this takes it. Okay. First part good. Now let's see. So, yeah, it translates it into 200 liters of fertilizer. And so what is, for lettuce, it's just 1 and 1 and makes a bunch of lettuce. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to be doing for a bit? So I don't think I will make you go through all of this. But we will, I will put as much of this in as I can. We'll get, let's see, what I will do is I will get 1,000 in each one, and then 1,000 liters of compost or fertilize in each one, and then 1,000 liters of seeds in each one, and then we'll let them go. And then maybe we can come up with a money to get us a better strategy. At getting these loaded up. So I think, guys, I'm going to call this an episode right here. And then I will, off camera, I will finish this up. And then we will, when we come back next time, we'll use our manure spreader to spread some of this compost on our oat field over there. And then we will go from there. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'm looking forward to getting with you again next time. And this is Cousin Skeeter saying bye-bye for now.
And that's going to do it for today. Skeeter's got more work waiting tomorrow. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all next time.